Well, hello everyone, and welcome to week one in the Human Resources 557 class. And I'm back. I'm sure some of you saw the introduction video. It almost feels redundant, but again, here I am, and I hope that you're all doing well. This is the first week of school for you. Hope everything's going smoothly. If you're in the midst of a couple weeks of school, I hope everything's starting to shake out and run smoothly and students are learning. Or if you're in a district role or a support role, again, I wish you well. So in week one, you're going to be watching this video. It's just a kind of an overview. Keep in mind the things here on the left side. So it's really important that you go through and see your syllabus and textbook. So make sure that you click it and make sure you go to this link because everything's going to be done with Google and Google Drive. So here's the link to the course syllabus. You can access that pretty easily. I'm just going to bring it up on the screen real quickly. And what you'll do is make sure that you read through it and just kind of understand what's expected of you and the points that are associated with each of the assignments and the due dates and things of that nature. Down here is the contact information, my cell phone, email. Email needs to be done with the CUI email or Eagle Mail, and make sure that you do that. But you can text or email me. If you have to call me as well. Calling is going to be, in the afternoons is when I can typically get to that phone call. I do want to let you know now that I am headed to Maryland, DC area for a training. It's for our negotiations team. I'm one of the team leads, and I'll be there for a week. It shouldn't affect any of our live discussions or sessions, but I just wanted to throw that out there and make sure that you knew that I will have commitments, and if there's any changes that have to be made, I'll make sure that I let you know in plenty in advance so that you can make adjustments and whatnot. For the most part, I do record the sessions, and they're pretty straightforward and self-explanatory, and we'll talk more about that on Wednesday when I see all of you. Okay, so we've looked at the syllabus. You need to do the start here area. It's kind of a checklist, takes you through the things you need to do to get ready for the course. But here in week one, this is the meat of what you're going to be doing during this week. So you're watching the video, you're going to read the following in your book, chapters 1 and 2, School Personnel Administration, and review the devotion materials. The devotion's always good and it's uplifting and informational. You'll participate in this week's live session, and then you'll have the class discussion. So I wanted to talk about that. Again, here's the readings and video. Video is the devotion right here. And here's our live class session. Like I said, that's going to be 6 o'clock this coming Wednesday, and then you'll just be clicking on this link and just entering your name. So the discussion in week one, and make sure that you look at the announcements. I will show that to you in just a second, but I wanted to go to the introductions in Christian walk. So introduce yourself and describe the recruitment and selection process that you experience in your present job. Please reply to the question by Wednesday, then reply to one of your classmates' post by Sunday. So you will have to do an initial response. And they say, and here it says Wednesday, I just want your initial responses by Thursday. So Thursday evening, and I'll make sure that I put an announcement. And then I want your response to one of your peers by Sunday. So they will be Thursday by midnight and then Sunday by midnight. And all of your assignments, except for the very last one, week 8, will be due by midnight on Sunday. The reason why I do that is we're all educators. We work hard during the week, and it'll give you some time to get on the weekend and do some work on a Saturday and Sunday and get a paper in or work with your teammates and whatnot. So that's the reason why I do that. So make sure you go into discussions, but I did mention in the announcements, and I want to take that right here. Here's a course item, it's the announcements. You do have the discussions, you can access it this way, but I suggest always getting your stuff in the week 1, the week 2, the week 3. Get all your stuff through those areas. But here in the announcements, I wanted to show you, I had the greetings and check-in, just kind of a step-by-step, just outlining the course. Talked about the live session, and then read the discussion board overview. Many times when we get a discussion board, we want to be a little less formal, and that's not what we want to do in an online environment. We want to make sure that we write complete sentences. We want to make sure that we're following the APA format when we're citing references, and we write in a formal tone. We want to be accepting, and just there's etiquette. Debate and disagreement, they often occur, but everything that we do do, whether it be at Concordia with your students, whatever it might be, we do with dignity and respect, and I really encourage that. I encourage spirited conversations. They're always beneficial. So don't shy away from it, but at the same time, make sure there's tact and make sure that we gain perspective, because that's the whole idea of the course, is to gain perspective, and so that we can build our own capacity. Human resources is dynamic; it's ever changing with laws. With state laws, it could be new politicians that come in and take different roles and change policy, and so we always have to be on our toes in relation to human resources, especially with negotiations and collective bargaining agreements. And then on top of that, the hiring and firing and evaluating and processing of employees all has, very specific laws, but it can be an entangled bureaucratic web at times, and we have to make sure that we can sift through those things. So this course will be beneficial to you. We'll ask questions and give you answers and really just connect with each other. So again, here's the discussion board expectations. I will go back to week 1 and just kind of give you week 2, and give you a brief outline of the upcoming assignment. So your assignments will be always on the bottom. So they'll be week 2, 4, 6, and 8. And this is your assignment recruitment and selection procedures report. So follow the directions, look at the deliverables, and again, you can see that it's due Sunday by midnight to give you that time. So get a head start, make sure that you look at that. One thing that I'm going to tell you and stress right now is that all papers need to be submitted to OWL. OWL is an excellent resource. It's a resource that helps you. I want everybody to submit them to OWL. You get excellent feedback. It helps your paper, and it builds your capacity as you work your way through the Concordia program and you begin to write that first part of your thesis. So I really enjoy meeting all of you this Wednesday, or I will enjoy meeting all of you this Wednesday. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. So you all have a good night. Take care.